Hello, it's Miso, and today I'm just gonna chat about my Royal High series that I'm planning to start filming in April, and by start filming, I mean that's when I'm starting to connect with all the other people involved, so things will probably come out in May. I have a lot of spoilers, not spoilers, but kind of spoilers, and I have a lot of sneak peeks and stuff to share just because, yeah, it's gonna take like a month, but like at best. I've changed what I thought the plot was going to be, like almost entirely, not almost entirely. Like I didn't really know where I was going, but I've got a good idea now, and I think I'm gonna make it scripted just so it's easier for like voice actors, and it's very much gonna be like a visual roleplay. By that I mean there'll be a lot of actions. Like it's not like my old roleplays, which I just like chat and type in the chat. I can't do that on my iPad, anyways, because you'd see the typing. But my point is, there'll be like a lot of actions. I'm not sure about expressions, like only in comedic times, really. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I've changed my character's backstory almost entirely. But that's fine. Like it's all in the details. But I realize my quality is so bad because otherwise I can't play unless it's on the bottom quality. So when I film, it's gonna be like not great, not ideal. Also, I have the magic ball, but I can't use it on my iPad, and I can barely play on my laptop, so filming with the magic ball, I can't film with other people probably, because otherwise it'd take too long. Because I don't want to waste everyone's time. All this stuff. Okay, I kind of lost where I was in conversation. I had to pause for a little bit. So, like, I want to keep everyone updated, but then I know the videos will get no views. I'm trying to post regularly for like my other viewers who don't watch Royal High as well. So I tried to post a range of videos, and that's why I'm live streaming all these like spoilers and stuff. Not spoilers, sneak peeks, and information about how the series is going. Because I do really want this to happen. I know this has failed for literally everyone who's tried to like make a Royal High series like with other people, like getting other people from YouTube and stuff. And I know like it's up to me if it happens really. I mean it's on me if things don't go well because I used to have a Discord server which would actually work for this, but I recently deleted it, so my bad. I'll need to make a new Discord server and communicate how things are gonna go. Because I haven't been that clear. I was like, oh, here's how you join up. And people might not want to continue because it's been a while since I've like since people auditioned, so By the way, the auditions aren't hard at all. It's not actually an audition at all. It's just like there's a Google form which is kind of broken now, and you just say like your name or nickname, your pronouns, and like who you want to play, and your Discord username. If you don't have Discord, that's probably a problem, but also like maybe not. Like I don't know. I just need a way of contacting. So if you have like any questions, I'm super dope on Discord. I know it's a weird username. Don't judge me. It's old. Okay. So you'd be like, oh, why are you doing a whole live stream for this? Because I'm gonna yap. It's not just talking. I'm actually live streaming, so I actually get stuff done, so I can get the plot out there, and maybe have some feedback. I know not many people are gonna watch this or engage in chat, but like to help me get ideas and like see what's right and what's wrong. It is voice acted, so I don't think my voice particularly matches my character, I must say. But oh well. This isn't my character, this is like just my OC, I guess. That's just me. Okay, so this is my character. The don't judge my outfits names, they're really bad. Her name's not Velvet. That was a randomized name. And I did randomized names again the other day, and her name's Ivy now. Because I thought it was funny. I thought it was like ironic, because she's not a nature variant, she's called Ivy. Yeah, and it was like, she was named that, because I'm gonna do a backstory, and I have some spoilers and stuff to show, and I don't think I'm gonna have a break, unless something like really happens. So I'll just show spoilers when I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, I guess. Or have nothing else to say. So her name's Ivy because her parents named her that because she's gonna bloom into a great princess. Yes, and grow. So originally she was poor. I'm joking, but not really. Originally she wasn't a princess because I was like, that's kind of basic. But then when I was remaking her outfit, obviously. Outfit. This one. I added a crown because it's the ice crown. Obviously, I wanted to add some elements to bring it together. I think this is the final one. I really like this design. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the design details later. Things you might have missed. Well, not missed because you haven't seen this design yet. Unless you were on my last live stream, which I forgot to make public. So, I mean, like after I finished, and I didn't finish my goal, but that's fine. Like that was 5 hours long. I can't go any longer than that. Okay. My point is, she became a princess because of design elements. I was like, she could just be wearing a crown. But yeah, like no, I guess. So I completely changed her backstory. She was like gonna be like a soldier or something, but I was like, I don't know what age group we are, like probably late teens. So I think we're like in high school. I don't know how old people are in high school because I'm not American. But whatever. Anyways, like she was gonna be like a soldier or something and she lost her eye in battle against like evil monsters and she got imprisoned. So that was gonna be like some crazy dark lore and I'm like, okay, but she's like 16 or something, so a bit crazy. But I wanted to keep the eye patch anyways. I know you can see her eye from this side, but like, whatever. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna take the eye patch off because I've used up her like slots because I give my characters noses. They look wrong without noses. I don't know why I say noses like that. But if I do, the scar's most likely gonna go under the eye because that's how the layers go, so it's not. I don't think it's necessary to take off the eye patch, but like if she becomes comfortable enough with other people, then maybe. Like, I've changed the plot a lot, especially when I changed my character design because originally she was low-key kind of ugly. But I wanted to make it simplistic so I could like do easy thumbnails and like because with wings, like I can't actually take and this skirt because it's see-through, because they're both see-through. I can't do green screen because it'll just get rid of them. I'm gonna do like some storyboarding of it, but not really storyboarding because I don't have artistic talent and we're not animating either. So I'm just gonna throw out ideas out there, and if anyone thinks no, that's awful, then I won't do that. I'll do that in art class so I can write. But I do have some notes to talk about and character design stuff. And in my second live stream, which was actually a decent one, it was 4 hours long though. If you want to see me build a dorm, well, not build, it was basically already built. I was finished doing the finishing details. I was listed in my studio. Pretty green. Because you might be like, oh, so there's already green screens, but they're not bright enough actually. Like they put a weird filter on it. Okay, so the one I was finishing, this is not the room she goes in, but the one I didn't on stream was this one. Oh, okay, sorry, that was so much lag in my streaming. I was like, what's going on here? I decided to give them stickers dedicated to their because I realized you could put individual stickers down. I was like, that's so cool. I don't know why I thought it was cool, but it was. So I put one based on the element. This is the nature area, the flowers. I was gonna say it was flowering season, but it was Everfriend when this came out, so there was a lot of flowers, and because it's flowering season now, I now actually got a proper daisy. I used to have a rose as the pillow, but I thought it was too much roses, so that's nice. This is the sea area. It was a lot different when I started, but I finished it in that stream. It looks a lot better than it used to. This is water. I put the little fish there. A mirror. Very cool. This place looks a lot nicer because it's just a lot brighter. It looks less cramped because of like the white walls and stuff rather than grey. But like light looked. I also changed up the colours slightly here and glittered everything because yeah, it'll look better in the other dorms, but I'm not sure if I can be bothered. The only one that matched the light fairy vibe. Also, isn't it so cool that like most dorm items are actually like accessories? Like, what's all this? It's cool. Like you can pick up most things, and so like dorm updates are technically like proper updates. But if you're not a role player, then a lot of these updates mean nothing to you. So this is the same as this area is basically the same as it looks very crowded here, but it looks less crowded than the other one because it was a lot less neat. I decided to put a flower on this table instead of a magic ball because the magic ball is going to be like, it's going to be a plot point when they get their revenge. The rebels, I mean. You'll see, you'll see. Okay, so this is the one I made first. I'm sorry if you've seen this before, if you have, that's actually kind of crazy because I do show it in a lot of my live stream, but it's very niche corner of my channel. So this is the ice area. I wasn't really a fan of how the color of all the ice ones, but yeah, it's hard to find a sticker for fire. I'm sorry, this is a really bad storm because it was the first one I made. Not first storm I ever made, but the first one I made, like, terms of sets. So I put a candle there, and there's a bat here, which I thought was cute, and I don't know what happened to the curtains. Anyways, magic wall, crazy plot, you'll see. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be that crazy, but because originally I was thinking multiple perspectives. I mean, the first episode is going to introduce all the characters from their perspectives and from how they see themselves, and then most of the other times it'll be like me interacting with them or someone else like interacting with them. Because I guess I'm the main character now, because I scrapped the idea of having an unknown fairy, because originally they were like gonna just like be there. But now I'm attached to my character, so I am the main character and it's my channel, I guess. It makes sense. Okay, I actually need to get onto the plot. So, earlier today, I'm just trying to get up my phone, sorry. I wrote down some notes, because I was like, oh, I should write a script. But honestly, if I don't see what the character looks like, I can't imagine their interactions. Like, what if it's like something really out of character? I don't know. So I've written some stuff down about our girl Ivy, or what. If you're short, you can swim in here, but if you're not, you can't. Because the thing is, the only problem with, not the only problem obviously, with Ivy is like, she's a lot shorter in her fairy form. This is the fairy form. I normally say Winx form. This isn't Winx, or a Winx ripoff, I guess. But I was like, maybe she just likes wearing heels on a casual day. Okay, so we got some notes on Ivy and relationships, how I imagine them, without names, because I don't have Discord or like my Google active. Everything I was dealing with was on my laptop, so I didn't really have access to the actual names. Okay, so Ivy Price. Oh my god, I can't read. Ivy, Princess of the Glitterfrost Kingdom, because that's the canon name of the ice realm. And there's an actual castle there. I didn't realize because I got the ice element by the quiz, not by actually completing the OB. It's actually pretty nice there. So maze is annoying though. So I was actually gonna post a character trailer, but I was like, I don't know what voice I want to do for her, and I don't want to try it out here because that's embarrassing. I think I should just do my own, but like different, because I'm gonna do multiple characters. So like one's gonna be me and one's gonna be not be me, or both are not gonna be me. So okay, so yeah, on the character trailer you'd be able to see this. I was wondering if I should like voice over it, but yeah, the problems I just talked about. Because I am this character, but I haven't sorted that out and sorted all the. I really do want this to be voice acted, but if that's not final, then I'm just gonna. I don't know. Okay, so it says does ballet. She just does. Do you know why? Because she does. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. There is reasons, like her upbringing. So this is the ballet room. And office volunteering. I mean, originally she was gonna be like, I don't know. Everyone, like, there was gonna be new students, and she's like, oh, I've been here the year before. She was like a senior or something, but I don't know what that equates to in age or whatever. And then new people gonna come and she's be like, oh crazy, gonna introduce myself to new people, but no, I'm making her into a new student. So, because I've changed her role completely. I'm not actually spoiling anything, I'm just saying what things used to be and then what they're not basically now. Because I already wrote on her bio that she does office volunteering, so even though she's new to school, she might have just like straight away got on a job to get used to people around her and stuff. And just to be useful, volunteering is good for, I don't know, jobs. It says Ice Fairy, it says Ice Fairy / elf, because she's an elf and an ice fairy, crazy stuff. Okay, clothing details. I'm gonna have to go, wait, what does it start on? Eye patch. Yeah, eye patch. So this is Lost in Old School. I haven't decided. Embarrassingly, this is like her main character. Like the first thing you see is that she's missing an eye, but like kind of like because her lore has been not lore, but like her backstory is like has been changed. I don't know because character design really does affect like everything. Because now that she's a princess, everything's different. Because before she was good with all these privileged people, and now she is privileged people. Okay, it just says Lost Eye in Old School. So originally, sorry, my voice is going. Okay, so not originally. So basically, she used to go to an old school, which was just ice fairies. So so she doesn't really experience discrimination. I guess you don't know the plot, but basically, I have to say this every stream. Group called the Righteous and the Rebellious. Rebellious get dunked on because they're traditionally evil characteristics, evil in air quotes. So they're the dark fairies, the ice fairies, and the fire fairies. And then they're the rebellious, and the righteous are the light fairies, the nature fairies, and the water fairies. So yeah, there's a big divide, and that's what it's about. So I was gonna call it like divisions or something. I don't have a name for my series. So I'm always just like divisions. I've made series before. Like I've made a Rainy Reunion, that was a good name. That was like a gay love story, but love triangle as well. Which had a plot twist at the end, but I only posted 2 episodes of it and I recorded 4 actually. But I don't want to put it out there because it wasn't that good. So yeah. Lost Eye in old school. She had a bad time in her old school, so she had to move, and now she's in a next element school. So she's experiencing all this for the first time. It's not like, oh, I'm new to the. I guess she's a new kid, but she isn't gonna be like all weird about it because everyone's starting this year. I think. Well, not starting school, but like coming back. Basically, she lost her eye in an accident, and we might find out about it. And I don't know why I gave her one eye. I just was thinking about that one song, which is like, okay, that's fine. Ring. So I like to put like details in the hands. I don't want to zoom in on this right now, but I will. Oh no, I don't. She doesn't have a ring. She normally has a ring. As you can see, these gloves are actually gloves attached onto sleeves. Like, I know scam. Also, you probably don't notice from all, like, if you've ever seen her, yeah, she's got piercing. You normally can't tell. And, oh, I'll talk about the piercing later. And she's got freckles. Like, I've made her parents for, like, OC lore, you know, backstory. Which, yeah, was gonna be in the character trailer, but I didn't know how to edit it. I just have a bunch of things, and they're not going together, so I'd have to narrate over it. And I don't have, like, good music for it either. Okay, so what was I on? Ring, okay. Like, okay, originally it was like it was a different bodice, which was like a lot. It had basically they were a bit like it had like a bigger like breast area, so it just didn't make the transformation was just a bit awkward. Also, I couldn't put skirts on. I wanted to put this skirt on with the icicles because it matched the wings, and because she's like royal, that's why she has the golden wings and not just like. Originally, it was just gonna be the see-through ones because those are ice wings. Where are they at? Like the really cheap ones, crystal ice wings. These ones, but they didn't look good, so I had to buy wings for her. So I like to put details on hands, even though you can't see it. Like, look, she's got freckles, crazy. So there's a ring there. It's the only ring that actually fits on the fingers. It's a bat ring, but you can't tell that. Also, nails. The nails texture is the same as her dress in her normal outfit, so I thought that was cool. Also, I'll get into gloves later, because as you can see, she's not wearing gloves in her fairy form, but she does wear gloves in her normal form. I wonder what that's about. Anyways, as you can see, her ring's on her middle finger, crazy. But I don't have her outfit for home. By home outfit, I mean like when she's with her parents doing all princessy stuff. And when she is, she has her wig. Oh my god. Okay. She has her ring. Is that the left? Okay, left. On the ring finger. I wonder what that means. I don't know what it means either, but it's gonna mean something. Like, also, lip piercing. You don't see the lip piercing when she's in photos with her parents. As well, because, yeah, again, she's a princess, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture of her with her parents now. Because spoilers. Not spoilers, sneak peek. Because I was going to put it in, like, character trailer, but I haven't really put that together, and I don't think I will, so. Because I want to introduce their relationships, like the characters' relationships to each other, but I don't know anything about the other characters yet. Because I haven't contacted anyone who's involved in a while. Okay. It's actually a video because I was so sorry for the flashing because like as you can see it's all green screen. I wonder if I can pause it and if you still see that. Okay, so you can see their characteristics, they look like each other. Like she's got some of her white hair from her dad. She doesn't have blue eyes like him, but he has freckles, but you can't see them. They have the same freckles, and basically they all have the same face. And she has the blue accents of her hair from her mom and her eye color. And the elf ears from her dad. Wow, I made them look related. I'm so good. But I'm not sure if you can tell, but you can't really see her hand, but Her ring is on the wedding finger, and her lip piercing is gone. So, yeah. Also, you can see her arms are less see-through. That's actually because I was like, oh, modesty, but also it's not because of modesty. Like, as you can see, the skirt's a lot shorter than usual, and she doesn't normally wear skirts. I mean, she does, but normally wears trousers underneath. In her like all variations, I tried to avoid her wearing skirts. I mean, like only skirts, because in her main one she does have skirt and trousers. I don't know why. It just felt like something that wasn't like her character. As you can see, she doesn't have her messy bangs. She's got a weird side part. But the non-see-through sleeves were actually just mainly due to green screening. This is probably the best green screen work I've done. Like, it was a decent color. Normally it goes pretty badly because they're all green screened in, and it looked like at least one of them's there. Well, obviously not, but like, you know. So I'm gonna go back to the game scene. So there's like just a picture of her with her parents for comparison. Okay, so yeah, you can't normally tell that she's wearing fishnets and stuff. When I recreated her Winx outfit, it's a lot better now. Like, it looked really bad, but now I realize I could just like the Winter Guardian was a good idea, was a good place to go, and wearing shorts so you can actually see, because the skirt attached, like the skirt part which isn't like the ice crystals attached onto this ice crystal dress is ugly. It doesn't go with anything, it doesn't cover anything either. So normally you just see her like her little, like you see her butt cheeks, so I had to give her some shorts. So it's fine. And also I thought like the the leg warmers made sense. I also like it doesn't need to be that extravagant, because originally I was like, oh, they should like, it's like they're transforming into something more, but at the same time it's like it needs to be exercisable. So yeah, this works for me at least. And originally, okay, I did make a video. Crazy. I made a short where it was me like remaking her outfits because they were ugly, and the first they were too simple. I wanted to make it simple, but then I realized a lot of other people have good outfits, so I upped my game a bit. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. So like originally, because she wasn't a princess, she had like, because she was an elf, it was just very complicated and a lot of layering which didn't look good. She had also had like, because outfits normally without like hats or hair accessories, that outfit looks like flat to me, like the head looks flat to me. It doesn't look right. So that's why I've got crown on, and that's why she's a princess now and I've changed the law. So originally she had like the steampunk hat on, and like the law is, oh yeah, Santa's workshop. Glad I went away from that, honestly. Okay, I do have more things to talk about. I need to go back to my list. Okay, yeah, lip piercing, I talked about that. Gloves. I mean, here I said Elsa basically. You don't like Elsa, she got too much powers, she could hurt someone. Not like that, because that's like, well, she's so edgy, not like that. So originally, my idea was all the rebellious, like, fairies. So dark fairies, fire fairies, and ice fairies. They wear gloves because to protect the righteous students. Yeah, discrimination, crazy. Yeah, so because their powers are too dangerous. So they all wear gloves, but I haven't really communicated that to anyone, and if it messes with people's outfits, then that won't work. so it just might be a her thing. But we'll see. So, yeah, some background to that. That's all about the, yeah. There's some notes I don't want to say, really, because it hints at a love interest. I'm pretty sure this is all girls' school. No problem with that, guys. Let's go lesbians. And yeah, there is most likely I do want to give my character a love interest. I have like a character in mind, but if the character doesn't like fit the role, then we'll just all have like a platonic fun time. Cause I was hoping there'll be like an enemies to lovers kind of thing. I mean, if you watch the series and you look back at this, it's gonna seem really crazy to you, because then you'll know who's gonna be in love. You know what's gonna happen. Which, yeah, I said Caitlyn and Vi style. I don't know what I meant about that. I normally just watch like from Arcane. I am taking a lot of ideas from like places and things I've watched, so yeah. You'd be like, oh, is my character Caitlyn in this situation? I mean, out of the two, no, actually, even though she's the one with no eye. Crazy stuff. Okay, so because the light fairy is going to be evil, not evil, but like, you know, because they're stereotypically good, you've got to have like, you know, there's always the spoiled brat character, but I want her to have more depth than that, and eventually, yes, but whatever. So I wrote here light X nature, not in a like ship way. I said Chloe and Sabrina style friendship, like from Miraculous. Yeah, if you've watched Miraculous, you get it. Water X Ice Kingdom rivalry. Because I was like, oh, there's kingdoms, there should be rivalry and stuff. And I was like, Fire and Ice makes sense, but I do want the Ice Fairy to get along with the, as in Ivy, to get along with the Fire Fairy because they're both rebels. But it would be funny if there was infighting. I said Dark and Light Fairies arch enemies. I just feel like they'd have a bad, they just don't get along. They're always going to take jabs at each other, and hopefully it'll be funny, but I can't write comedy or social interactions. So scripting's going to be fun. I normally improvise, but I am sending out lines to people. So it might seem quite static, but you understand what's going on. Okay, Fire X Water, not in a romantic way again. Fire scared of water. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, because I haven't really thought about the water fairies like personality traits. So I do want to make something there. I feel like that would be an interesting romance. But I'm not sure if we need multiple romances, and making myself the main character does take away from like the screen time of the other characters' interactions with each other, so I'm not sure about that. I've written something. Like I don't know what I was thinking about. But it does say for Ivy it says gay for evil, not gonna say which type of fairy, but blank fairy. You'll see, it's all gonna come together. Or maybe it won't, but I hope it will. That's what I wrote in my notes, because I was like, oh, I should script. But I don't know the other characters' names, and I don't know what they look like yet, so I'm gonna have to start scripting in April when we've got the gang together. And if people can't do it, then I'll have to get more people, which is fine. I still could do with more voice actors, but it's fine, I can do a one-man show at this point. Okay, so, I showed you the dorms, I've talked about things I've written down. Spoilers, basically, so I could show you more spoilers. Like, okay, so I've done Wink's transformations, but I didn't know what, music to put to it. I didn't want to use transformation music from like other shows either, because copyright and because also that's embarrassing if I don't get the reference, and then because I wanted the show to be kind of original. So I am using Royal High music for it, which isn't exactly transformation music, you know, like duh, duh, duh. So I was gonna start singing the Winx, but anyways, um, I stopped watching Winx. It's a bit inconsistent, honestly. So I'm gonna show you some spoilers. Crazy. I'm gonna show you the transformation with the music at the time. If you have objections to music or ideas for music, and I realized likely we're all gonna be transforming at the same time. So I guess I do want to show individual ones, and I think we should all have like different music technically, because if it's for individual characters that makes sense. I did want to use the Ice Fairy music for mine, but it was too tranquil and it didn't fit the vibe, so like it really does depend. I'm not sure which sneak peek this is. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet for a bit because I'm gonna show you the transformation. Okay, so I've turned off the volume for that. I hope the music was okay. I know it doesn't match. And I know the editing is awful. It's kind of almost deliberate to like match the Winx editing. That sounds really rude. But just like the extreme sparkles and really random, just like basically the sparkles, the bad editing. It's very much of that time, and yeah. Also, because I can't edit crazy stuff. Also, I know the flash is bad, but there wasn't a smooth transition for the pose basically, because they're all gonna have individual poses like in Winx, I guess, you know, like after they transform. It doesn't look right, but like also I wanted it to be closer, but the jump I wanted to do, as you can see, is like quite high, so I did use a DOM for this because there normally isn't like a big enough background. Okay, as you can hear, the music is back. It's back. And so is the screen. Oh my god, sorry for moving so much. So yeah, did we like that? I don't know. Oh, sorry, I left my. Sorry, I just realized someone is in chat. I don't have my chat open. Sorry. Hi. I'm not sure if you're still here. If you're not, I understand. Wait, you can't hear that. Anyways, what's your opinion on that? Like, how long ago was that actually? I do need to check. Yeah, I was just checking. That was actually kind of recent. If you're still here, hi. Nice to have you. So basically, I'm going to go into the. Oh my days! I need to stop moving. Yeah, I need to stop saying as well. I'm going into the art class. I've already said my ideas, but I'm gonna do like some storyboarding, I guess. Not really. I'm just gonna draw some stick men and be like, wow, this is how people are gonna interact. Because this is a short stream, and like, yeah, I just wanted to have some motivation to actually get stuff done and get ideas. So if I put this in a stream, then these ideas are probably gonna happen. Like, someone will see them, probably. And it gives me more pressure to actually commit to the series, because I really do want to, but I might give up. No, I won't give up. Don't give up, guys. This is gonna take a while. Oh, it didn't take a while. That's nice. I'm in private server, as you can see. I'm just gonna talk about random stuff while I draw my character. In her normal outfit, I always get... Oh, do you want to see the details added? I made this really quickly. This is Ivy's mom. They're both... I have made like a little love backstory in my mind for them, obviously. I mean, her parents, obviously. No, obviously. So... This is the look. I wanted to give them the Winter Guardian ones because it just made sense. I don't really like mask outfits. I mean, people can do them right. I mean, I can't do them. That's the thing. Also, what's up with these legs? This is her dad. He's got the freckles and the right hair color and elf ears. I wanted to give him the ones with the earrings, but I don't actually like how the elf ears go back. Anyways, I'm gonna go into normal outfit here. I'm gonna try and draw. I have no artistic talent. But okay. We've got white shoes. We do have white shoes, yes. Trousers. Wow, realistic body standards, guys. Well, I would never. That was a crazy thing to say. I should. I don't know what I'm doing here. I do have things to talk about. I just should get back on topic. So, this grey trousers. They should just like add all the colours, honestly. Actually, that's probably not that easy. Okay, transparency. We're gonna put high transparency on this one. More transparency, please. Ooh, shading. That looks good. Cause the lace. Okay. I'm so artistically talented. What is this? You've never seen such a masterpiece in your life. Oh my god. I hope people know this is irony. Looks like a blue strawberry. Okay, so problem is it's a lot of white what she's wearing, so I do have to do some outlines. Wow, smooth outlines. I don't think you've ever seen so much artistic talent in your life. More realistic skin tone. And because of gloves. Freckles. You can't just do dots, it's quite annoying. I'm gonna put a really high transparency on that and just like. Oh, this problem was the size. It all needs a lot more to be a lot lighter, to make it a little mystical, to make it the right color. Okay, I think I did a good job at that. Okay, I'm trashing this, I'm sorry. What a freak. Okay, yeah, okay, so first scene, I'm just gonna be like, my name's Ivy, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, and this is my backstory. I come from a rich family. How hard? Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. It's like, I'm new to this school, wonder how everyone's gonna go, I just like pull up, and I meet someone, and then when you meet someone, their character card comes up. Oh, I just share my character card. And then they'll talk about their backstory. The first episode is going to be quite well structured, I think. Let me see what we've got here. It's a bit messy, as you can see. But this is my character, the like card, I guess. Because this is something I did in my old series, like when someone turned up for the first time, you know their names. And so you can learn people's names and what they do. I mean, before it was, yeah. It had more on it normally, and I think I'm gonna add like best friend on, but I'm not sure who the best friends will be because I forgot names. I'll get back to it though. Okay, back on to the scene. So then I go to the. I'm basically giving you the plot of the first episode. But yeah, so sneak peeks. Really. I really don't know what to say now. I have a lot to say. I'm not sure if I actually said what I wanted to say. So, originally she wasn't a princess, and originally her inspo is basically that one song I forgot. I associated with Amity from the Owl House. Straight, well, that one. Street corners or whatever. Straight, hello. A lot of straight things, and then she isn't straight. Ah, crazy. Anyways, and then, yeah. I think I'm just saying a lot of words which mean nothing, but I want to put this out there that I'm thinking about it and that I'm working on the script at least. Like, at least part of it. Because I'm thinking of the structure of the first episode and how to, introduce the characters. And to increase screen time, really, because my, videos have been, really short recently, and that's how they get more views, really, but still. Also, if you watch my normal videos, the reason I haven't posted another Poppy Playtime playthrough, like Roblox one, is because there's no chapter 3 out yet, so I'm waiting until there is one out, which should be in a week and a bit. So yeah, I'm not sure about the star earrings, but I really am obsessed with putting earrings on my characters. There are snowflake ones, but they don't match with the elf ears, and I like to put elf ears on characters again. I was having wool on her because she's a nice fairy. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'll just do the face. No, I've already messed up. Okay, so, I'm not an artist, as you can tell. I was like, oh yeah, that's storyboard order. I was gonna screenshot some things, but I've already got everything in my mind. I'm not sure if this is clear to you. But yeah, I have spread some spoilers throughout this video, so you can try and find them, I guess, if you missed any. And if you want to see them again, just tell me now and I'll literally just put them back up. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my notes. I talked about the details you may not realize, because I like to put a lot of detail into my actual character design. Because I overthink every little piece. I'm people gonna realize because she has a freckle here, that means that she's gonna rule the world. That was a joke, but you know what I mean. Because I used to do that a lot, and I know no one really cares. But that's why I wanted to explain that stuff. There is, the piercing, and why you don't see it in some things. Basically, there'll be a lot of environmental storytelling, in photos of people, for their backstory, so pay attention, honestly. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm saying it's deeper than you think it is. Because I know I'm explaining it, show not tell, but I just want to put hype out there that I'm gonna try and make this deep. I'm trying to make this real to Royal High Law as much as possible, but not actually that real, because I don't care that much. I mean, I do care, obviously, that's not my point. So, I do think love is on the horizon. I think there's gonna be a love plot, and quite a stereotypical love plot. But I mean, stereotypical, as in, doesn't really happen often, but it's a stereotypical trope. Enemies to others, you know? And okay, I forgot to mention this. It said in my notes it says really smart for no reason. for like no reason at all. And I get that because like she's a princess, and I'm gonna put up like I'm so smart. I do so many extracurricular activities. Like back in my Ice Kingdom, I was on top of my class. She's kind of a prick. I'm sorry. She's gonna pull up with like all the attitude, but like of like a prestigious like little brat. Not a brat, but like she knows she's privileged. And she's never experienced discrimination before, and then these guys pull up and they're like, bro, you're a nice fairy, that's crazy. Imagine like destroying kingdoms, and then she's like, what the freak? So that's yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just gonna be weird voicing characters, because like my character is by no means a self-insert, trust me, I'm nothing like this girl. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I hope I gave you some insight. I wrote some stuff down. I said basically all my notes. I could spoil who the love story is with. I think I have said enough, really. But yeah, so originally backstory is she's like early sick warrior, or like she does all these stuff, and she's actually like a warrior, and then that's why she lost her like eye. But now I'm like, she's a teenager. What's going on here? So now it's just like it was probably a mishap in her old school, or she got bullied or something. Not bullied, but like probably did fencing, like rich people stuff. So yeah, okay. It's coming together, basically. Like, I'm in the writing notes phase. Once I get everyone together at the beginning of April, I'll get to it. It really depends when I'm in the mood for this. Because recently I'm like, wow, I'm so ready for this. Because I forgot about this for, like, yeah. You don't need to worry about it. Like, I've got the plot ready. Scripts, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna have to improvise. For myself, yeah, I'd have to improvise. And I've got 2 other voice actors, 6 characters. So, realistically, I don't want to make other people do multiple voices. And I don't have a body actor for the Fire Fairy, so that's also not. You also might not be getting a Fire Fairy. Which is fine, I haven't really thought much of a plot for them, but. Also, you can be 2 characters at this point, because, like, with voice acting, you just have to sound slightly different, I guess. I don't know how to voice act or, like, show any emotion in my voice, because, like, I think I sound happy, like, right now. I think my voice pretty high. I seem pretty joyous. When I listen to my videos, it was like, you sound half dead, what's going on? So, I'll have to do the embarrassing bit alone, like, trying out voices. Because I don't think my voice really matches this character. Like, oh, hello, my name's Ivy. That's crazy. I'll have to listen back to see if that works. So... yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't know what to say. I mean, originally I wanted to make this a Q&A, but I know no one watches my live streams because I'm new to streaming. And I'm a small channel, really. Like, I barely get any views on normal videos, so... if anyone's got any questions, I'm here, I guess. I wasn't planning on streaming for long, but I knew this would be like an hour-long video, so I wasn't gonna post an hour-long video of me yapping. So, like, I guess this is my live, authentic version of what I think's going on. If you're interested, just, like, say in the comments or in the chat, and I will send you the link, I guess, to the auditions, because I'm not I need to start actually putting the link in for the auditions to my videos, so I'm like, oh, join, you can find it somewhere, so... yeah. I do need to come up with names for some characters. I only know what, like, I've got to tell people to, like, show me what their characters look like, I guess. because like I have most of the items except from like all the toy items. I have some, obviously, as you can tell by my outfits, but yeah. Sorry, I was like in mid-yawning, so that was a bit awkward. So I've got like half of, I know what one person's outfit looks like before coloring, and it was looking good. I was like, I need to up my game, so that's why I changed the outfit. Yeah, so I'm not gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Should I put the spoilers back up? Basically, there's a lot of details, so it took actually a really long time just to make a character trailer that I'm like, probably not even gonna post. Like, I haven't made the character trailer yet, but I've took all the screenshots, done all the filming. The editing is the problem, that's my main problem, because I'm not good at it, so. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I mean, I hope this made, like, at least someone feel like, why do I always say it like that? That sounds just so depressing. Feel excited. I hope this made you feel excited for my new Royale series. I do need name ideas, so if you're interested in being involved, my point is, if you have an idea for the name, it's like basically, I might have to go over the plot again, but yeah, I can figure out the name, and I'll be like, wow, and I'll realize it's quite bad, because like, I've given her a name, it was Velvet, and I was like, okay, fine, that's good enough. And I changed it to Ivy, so I don't know. There was a lot of names which I thought were good, where I was like, oh, I've used this in old roleplays, which weren't good, I must say, but still. Wow! Sorry, got distracted. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this, like, gave you like some information. Like, I hope you enjoyed the sneak peeks, like into my character at least. It's not like sneak peeks into how the series is gonna go, because I've been quite open about like how that's the first episode's gonna be, and because like that's just basic setting up like the characters and stuff. And then after that, I don't know. So after the first episode, I'll be able to put everything together, and it's gonna make a lot of sense. I must say, I'm not really good with social interaction and writing scripts. It's always like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm alright. My point is, it's gonna sound quite stiff, especially when we're not actually having conversations with each other. Like, I have some voice actors, I'm just like, okay, can you say this? And then they'll like be putting the work in, and I might be like ruining it, because I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be a bit rusty, but I hope you enjoy it. I don't know, I hope you enjoy it. Because Royal High is like feels like a dying community, because it is. So I just thought I'd go back to my roots and start doing roleplay series again, because like there's not much really to do. But like in terms of roleplay, there's a lot of like props and ideas that the new schools have brought us, which may not seem a lot when you're like a person who's looking for sets, but like still, like it's quite impressive, the new schools. Like, I'm not mad about it. So anyways, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe. I'm probably gonna end the stream now.